to record. Can you guys hear me? All right. I can hear myself on this thing, so that must mean it is working. So how are you guys doing, by the way? How are you guys? How's your guys? Ambar, how are you? Yanni, ¿cómo estás? Fancy Nancy, Mav, Dar, how are you? Yes, we can. Cool. All right, just making sure y'all can hear me, because that'd be funny. I'm talking to myself this whole time. What's up, Bebita? ¿Cómo estás, Derry? ¿Cómo estás, Daddy? All right, hold on. What's up, G-Man? How are you? We're about to start answering some of these questions here in a little bit. So, hopefully you guys are ready for that. I know I'm a little late. What's up, Misty? I'm great. How are you? I am doing great. I was supposed to go live on Monday. Had some things come up. But we here. That's all that matters. Hola, I'm good at the gym. What's up, Gloria? ¿Cómo está? Mercedes, Mito, Joe. We're all the men at nothing but women in here. Hey, they jump in here. Don't worry about that. You're handsome. Thank you, Misty. Lauren, how are you? Beard, virtual hugs. Absolutely. What's up, Sizzle? How are you? Hopefully you guys are great. Sorry. I'm trying to get my stuff ready. We're gonna get this live on and popping. What's up, Miss Molly? ¿Cómo estás? Miss Ashka, how are you? Diana, ¿cómo estás? How are you guys doing? So we're gonna get into the questions. Hola, papi, how are you? Katrina, Dimples, ¿cómo estás? Cindy, Diana, how are you guys? Are awesome. You guys are amazing. So just so you guys know, every month I do go live once a month, where I ask you guys for your guys' questions, and then we go out, or not out. I come on here and I answer your guys' questions. So, cheeks looking better. Oh, trust me, I am feeling so much better after that happened. Esperanza, ¿cómo estás? If you guys listen to the podcast episode, you'll know everything that happened with me in my face. But Susana, ¿cómo estás? Esperanza, ¿cómo estás? How are you guys doing? We can go out. Sorry, I don't know why I had that. I am doing good, sir. Thanks. Glad to hear that. Miss Molly, are you single? I am not. Hi from LA. What's up, Joanne? ¿Cómo estás? Oh, Joanna, my bad. Joanna, my bad. All right, so we're gonna get into the questions. So again, these questions came from last week. You guys asked these questions. What's up, Angie? How are you? How was your Monday? It was a little wild, so that's why we're going live today, and we're gonna go live tomorrow too. But you guys, Anna, ¿cómo estás? You guys asked these questions last week, and I screenshotted them, edited them, we put them on here. So just in case you guys are wondering where these questions came from, they came from last week. So, like I said, once a month I go live and I answer you guys' questions. So if you guys want to participate in January's live, make sure you follow me on IG. Go live more than once a month, please. So I don't go live once a month. I go live every Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure you guys turn on your little bell. What's up, Charles Nat? How are you? But we're going to get into the questions now. So let me get into that real quick. All right. So the first question that we have here is, I smashed and I didn't go back because the girl was plain vanilla. She wouldn't go down on me, saying that she didn't like the sticky stuff and would not want to do a 69. Didn't get spanked, choked, or her hair pulled, or dropped saliva in her mouth. Same boring positions. Now, see, this is what I mean. Like, the girl has to be spicy too. What's up, Delia? ¿Cómo estás? Girls have to be spicy too. And yes, there are girls out there who are not spicy. They just lay there. Like, it's the most boringest shit ever. I told this story plenty of times before. I was with a girl one time, and all she did was lay there. And I'll tell you right now, okay, she wasn't drunk or anything like that, so don't be like, oh, were you, like, taking advantage of her? No, absolutely not. She was, we hadn't even drank, right? She just laid there, and then, like, I was doing my thing. No moaning, no nothing. She was just, like, laying there. And then I would just, like, kind of, like, moaning a little bit louder, like, hopefully get the hint, and then nothing. And then I thought she, like, passed out. She was asleep. I was like, man, like, maybe she's not feeling it. But afterwards, she was like, oh, that was the best I ever had. And I'm like, girl, give me some feedback. You know what I mean? And guys, do the same thing. Give them some feedback so they know they're enjoying it, so they know that it's feeling good. I was just like, what is going on here? Like, that was the most weirdest, awkward, like, I said it before too, I had a fake like I finished, And then like after that, I was just like, yeah, like that was great. Like what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? So but dude, you just rolled into my feed. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but what camera are you using? So I have my Canon R5C set up over here. And then I have my, mixer set up. I have a mic. I have a couple things over here where, it jumps into where I like go live, and because I don't use the phone. We a little bit more advanced over here, okay? So anyways, and like right here, like see if I pull this out, I have a screen right here that's a big monitor that shows me like everything bigger. So Canon R5C, no, yeah, Canon R5C. Canon R, the number 5, and then C. Anyways, we're going to get into the next question. So, I need more rough S with my mans. I've asked before a little more, but he's still too soft. Gentle advice. If being gentle, yes, R5C. If being gentle didn't do anything, tell him rough. You know what I mean? Like, tell him in a rough way. Be like, yo, my guy, I need you to fuck me up. Like, straight up honest. Because there was a girl, I did a one-on-one session with her, and I told her to basically tell her man to, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need, and like, that's what I need, right? She told him. And then guess what? She says she had one of the best nights of her life because the guy threw her around, pulled her hair, spanked her, choked her, like all sorts of stuff just because she brought it up. And that's all you got to do is like either bring it up. If you tried saying it nicely, hey, like, can you like kind of like fuck me up in bed? And it didn't work, be like, yo, hey, listen here, mother effer, okay? I'm going to need you to throw me around. I'm going to need you to fuck me up a little bit. If you bruise me, cool. If you pull a little bit of hair, cool. Like if you bite me, yeah, just don't bite through the skin. But do your thing. You know what I mean? Like, so just be a little bit more aggressive. And like I said, she told her man that she wanted that, got it. And, hopefully they're doing good. I haven't talked to him since then, but she got what she wanted. And that all because she brought it up. That's all she did. And that's all you got to do is bring it up. All right, next question. I love to hear my man groan as he pumps deep inside me and inside my eye roll with his grunts. Yes, baby. Girl. Like, this is why I'm saying, like, you need to give the person feedback. And also pay attention to this. Pay attention, like, fellas, ladies, whatever. Like, we can see you. Like, the facial expressions, like, turn me on, obviously. Like, the moans and stuff turn me on. But you also have to remember, fellas, like, you also, they pay attention to your face too. Like there was the one TikTok where the girl was like, I hate it how my man looks like Thanos. Like when you did that one face, she's like, I hate it. I absolutely hate it because all I think about is Thanos every time he does that. So fellas, stop making some like weird faces. You know what I mean? Like the best thing you can do, fellas, take notes right here. The best thing you can do is like when you feel like it's going to be there, just bite that bottom lip, and that's all you gotta do. Just keep going, just bite the bottom lip. You won't make no weird faces, you won't do anything weird. Like, just bite the bottom lip. All you gotta do. Like, that should be like, all right, bite. See, you're not gonna make no weird faces. So, grind my teeth. Hey, you don't want to do that though. Like, how do I get private advice? So, its link is in my bio if you guys do want to book a one-on-one session. So, moan, groan, finish, do all sorts of stuff. Trust me, it's fun out here. All right, next question. I need more. Try to spice up my S life with life up. Any recommendations? Now, this is gonna depend on person to person. Like, what have you guys done? And then, like, what haven't you done? And that you want to include. Because I hate it when somebody will say like, oh, this is my kink. And then other people are like, oh, this is normal to me. Like some people are in like a vanilla relationship, right? But then once they get into like a different relationship where it's like completely different, it's new to them. And then they probably learn something that they really enjoy. Like, for example, I had no idea I was going to love pulling girls' hair. Like, I never did it because I'm more of the type of person that I don't like to hurt the girl. What's up, Maggie? How are you? Shout out to the people from Telegram. I don't like to hurt. I've never laid my hands on a girl like that, like no domestic violence, nothing like that, right? But so that's why I was afraid to like slap a girl, pull their hair and stuff like that until like I did it. And like I was like, holy shit, that shit turned me on so much, right? So I'm just saying, like, you never know what you're gonna like. So, but just try new things. You know what I mean? Like, include new things. You remember how the TikTok trend went around about like the fruit roll-ups or the fruit whatever it was, like putting around the thing, and there was like different things like that. Try it, include it with your person. So, or if you see something in a video, be like, yo, tell your man, yo, let's try this. I saw this on here. Let's try it. Create a safe space. Just try new things, and hopefully your person is open to it, because if they're not open to trying new like kinky things, it's gonna be really hard to convince them, because you know some guys like don't want to let that freak flag just like go off, right? But then there's some guys who like just need that little push too. They need that little push, and you just give like, you know what I mean? Pulling ponytail was good. Pulling hair pissed me off. So did I ever? Okay, I've told this story before. It's funny because like I remember I was with a girl, right, like ex, right? And the first time that I pulled her hair, like she had extensions and things in, and you know how those were like, it's the ones that are like really on there pretty good. By the end, I had pulled them all the fuck out. And she was, at the time, she wasn't pissed off, or she didn't even say, hey, I have extensions in. She just let me go on with my day, right? And I had pulled them out, and then afterwards she's like, why the fuck you pull out my extension? I was like, how the fuck did I know you had them in? You should have stopped me the moment you felt your hair pull. But she really liked it, so that's why she didn't say shit. And then afterwards, now, like, she was yelling at me because like her fucking extensions were the fuck out. Like, it was my problem. You should have brought that up when we were hooking up. So, bro, you really pulled it out? Yes, I really pulled them out. But she should have said something in the beginning, right? Like, don't be like telling me after. Don't be getting mad after. You know, she's all enjoying it in the moment, and then afterwards she's like, hey, why the fuck did you pull my, you know what I mean? Like come on now. Anyways, next question. So if I miss you guys' comments and stuff like that, I'm trying to stay focused, because usually what happens is like I'll read comments and I'll completely forget what the fuck I was talking about. Trust me, it's happened several times. So I've had a sneaky link for 3 years. We were both hooking up on the side in our relationships, and now we're both single, but he doesn't want anything serious, and I low-key caught feelings. Every time we were together, it's a new experience, both and emotionally. I don't know what to do. Because you know what happened? Because the reason is because you let him hook up with you. That's why. That's why he was hooking up. In the relationship, of course, like, he was being secretive, didn't want to find out. He knew that you would let him hook up. He was just there to hook up. He wasn't there to get anything from you, right? And so now the moment he's single, he's like, well, shit, I don't need this. Like I'm not trying to be in a relationship with you. It was just a hookup thing. Now I'm single. Now I'm going to go do my thing. Like, if you want to keep hooking up, I'm cool with that. But we're not going to be in a relationship. So that's what I think happened there. And see, like, that's why you have to, like, be careful, like, with what you do. Like, it's weird because I look up and I see, like, candle, butt plug. Like, y'all are going off in the comments. I like it. All right, next question. All right, so why does my boyfriend take forever to? Sometimes he can't at all. It's such a turn off, but my ex casi algo used to come in 5 minutes. How do I tell my boyfriend that it's not normal without hurting his feelings, and now he's not cheating on me? I feel like it's a health issue. Help. Now, if someone's taking forever to finish, it could be multiple things, right? It could be that, one, he watches a lot of these online videos, and so the real life, whatever is happening, is not stimulating him, right? It's not getting him off. It's not, and so because he's been watching these online videos for so long, like, he needs crazy cousin, nephew, like dog's uncle, like type of like scenario for him to get turned on, right? You know what I mean? Like, or something like that. So it could be that. What's up, Alexandra? New follower. Welcome. But it also could be other things. I'm not saying it's that necessarily. It could also be that they're on some sort of drugs, you know, where it could be medication or drugs. It could be one or the other. Like, it could be that they're on that, and so they're not, it just stays there. You know what I mean? Like, nothing really happens. Or it's some sort of health issue, because like going for hours, no. I'd rather go multiple times within that hour than like one time. You know what I mean? So now homie who only finishes in 5 minutes. Okay, see, like, here's the thing. You're complaining about homie who finishes in over or doesn't finish at all, and then you're complaining about homie who finishes in 5 minutes. Like, which one you want, girl? No, I'm just joking. I'm kidding. So it just because he's overly excited. Maybe he doesn't watch these online videos that much. He's overly excited. Like, as soon as he gets in there, he's just like going, like he's super excited, and all of a sudden, poof, gone, done, finished. You know what I mean? So it could be that in order for him to like slow down, like if you're gonna give advice to the other dude, be like, yo, what the fuck is your like? How come it takes you forever to finish? Like, straight up ask him. And this other dude who only takes 5 minutes to finish, tell him to slow down. Like, I don't know which one you're with right now, but tell him to slow down, right? And just like do other things. If he feels like he's gonna finish, pull out, do something else, you know, mouth work, hand work, like whatever the case. And as soon as he feels like it calmed down, then guess what? Boom, we back at it. You know what I mean? And then we're going crazy, right? So, all right, next question. Sorry if I miss your guys' comments. I'm trying to pay attention to these questions, okay? All right, so met a guy. We hook up every once in a while. When we do, there's a tons of foreplay oral involved, but he only wants to F me from behind when I'm on my side. When I say, let me get on top, if I try to pull him into missionary, etc., he says, next time. This happens every time. S is great. Now, if you guys are just like a friends with benefits situation or anything like that, usually people are there to get what they want. Meaning, like, that's why, like, some people will be like, oh, like, does he like me? He like cuddles with me. They'll try to do like what their love language is, you know, cuddle with you and do things like that. But I think that that's some of his favorite positions, or that's his favorite position, and he likes to do that every time. And you need to have some sort of boundaries and like tell him straight up. You'll be like, yo, I want to do different stuff. Like, you know, like, why don't you want to? And like straight up ask him, be like, why don't you want to do these other positions? They're great too. You know, communicate with this person. But if he's just like a sneaky link or friends with benefit, he's going to be like, girl, we're just here to hook up. Like, why are you tripping? You know what I mean? So like, depending on your situation, like, that's how you go about it. If it's somebody that you're with, like your person, tell them, be like, yo, like, I'm trying to do this too. Because guess what? You ladies don't realize how much power you have over men. You know what I mean? Like, we're the ones always trying to chase the girl, trying to chase the cat, trying to do it. People will travel to get the cat. They will hurt people to get the cat. They will go behind their woman to get the cat. Like, you have a lot of power. So if you tell them, we got to switch it up or you're done getting it, he's going to be like, all right, cool, let's switch it up. But again, totally depends on the situation. Again, if you guys been together for like 20 years, he's going to be like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But if it's something early on in the beginning, guess what? Like, girls have a lot of power over men. I'm just telling you right now. Telling my man, you said I hold him. I'm telling you, like, hold the cat back from him. And like, you've seen it in movies, you've seen it in TV shows. Guys will travel. Guys will go out of the way. Guys will freaking bend their backwards to get the cat. Like, they'll hurt people to get the cat. They'll do all sorts of stuff to get the cat. Though, if you told them, hey, I don't like country music, they will stop listening to country music because they're like, no, I'm trying to get the cat. You know, you know what I mean? That's why I'm saying, like, you guys have a lot of power, and like, you guys should use that in the beginning, not in a bad way, right? But like, setting your boundaries and things like that. So, all right, next question. Don't tell your man I said that either. You guys are going to get him all pissed off at me. I love getting my caressed and made out with, not just eating, and the sensation is incredible and so hard. Now, see, like, you should get what you enjoy. If that's what you enjoy, girl, then get it. And if you're with somebody that doesn't want to give you that, because I've had the videos where, or like not the videos, but the questions where people say, hey, like, my man won't go down, he doesn't want to do it. No, like, why are you letting him get away with it? First of all, and then second of all, why did you go, like, why are you with this person if he doesn't satisfy you in that area? Meaning, like, I'm sure it happened early on, right? Like, he didn't want to do it. Like, for example, I give this example all the time too. I have a friend who, she said that she doesn't like to go down on guys, right? And so in my head, I'm like, this is why you keep going through relationships, because that's something that guys like, right? And so guess what's happening? She's like going through a bunch of different guys, but she doesn't want to realize, she doesn't want to accept the fact is because most men like that. You know, and then it should be the same way with girls. Like, if that's something you like, be like, nah, this ain't gonna work out for me, because I need a man who's gonna go down there and take care of me, not just one way, you know. And if you're going down on him and he's not going down on you, girl, come on, girl. We hold the power, ladies. Use it wisely. Look, you guys are gonna get me in trouble. All right, hold on. Next question. All right, this is part 1. I was in a relationship for 8 years. We have a boy together. When we were together for 1 year, I found messages on his phone with his baby mom talking about S and pick, you should have left. On our 2 or 3 years, I found messages with women who works with both of us. And like 2 years ago, same thing, girl, this is only getting worse. The same thing happened to talking to someone we both work with. I told him I want to be with him. He said he will never do it again. I had talked to him more than 3 times, and I don't want nothing with him anymore. I don't trust him anymore. See, and that's what happened. You gave this man one too many tries, and I'm glad you caught on to the pattern, because he did it one time, said he wasn't gonna do it again, did it again and again and again. And if you keep letting him get away with it, he's gonna continue to get away with it. Like, that's just facts. He's gonna continue to get away with it because he knows you can get away with it. And you shouldn't have let him get away with it the first time, especially when you found messages with his baby mama talking about S. Like, you should have been like, go with her. Like, I know you guys have a kid. I know that. Like, I understand that. But sometimes you have to do like what's best for you, because don't stay because of the kid. Because look, say you did stay because of the kid, you just got cheated on like 3 more times. You know what I mean? Just because you stayed because of the kid. So, you know, sometimes you have to, like, I know it sucks to separate. I know it sucks because to separate, to break up and things like that. It's not easy. I get it. I understand it. But I guarantee you that person who asked that question now, like, say this happened a while back ago, they're probably like, damn, I should have left a long time ago. What the fuck was I waiting for? You know what I mean? So that's why, like, and I'm sure you've heard it too. Like, you know, when you've been in a situation, when you're in it, it's hard to get out, or like, you don't know you're in it when you're in it. And then once you get out of that situation, you look back, you're like, why in the fuck was I there for so long? You know what I mean? So just leave. My boy Chris says it right there. Leave. Leave, girl. All right, next question. I hooked up with a guy and he is smaller than what I've had before. I don't care because he rocked my world, obviously. Choking, hair pulling, and everything, but he has trouble with it. What the all right. Girl. You need to figure it out here. First you're saying it's smaller, but you're like, no problem. But then he's like, it's amazing. But then you're like, it doesn't work all the time. It kind of sounds like he has issues with it. If you're complaining about, or not, you're not complaining, but you brought up size, and now you're bringing up his performance. It might be time to move on. You know what I mean? Especially if he's not trying to fix it, because you let him get by with smaller than usual, than what you're used to. You know, you let him get away with that. You're like, you know what? It's cool. It's still working out for me. He gets the job done. But then if it's not, it's more You know what I mean? Like, now that's another problem, and he's not trying to fix that. It might be this time to leave, girl. You know what I mean? Because if it kind of sounds as like one problem after the next. You know what I mean? Like, how much, if he's not, I'll just say this, if he's not willing to work, like go and get that fix, seeing why it's not performing at all times, then it might be time to leave. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. All right, hold on. Next question. I was having an affair with my mailman for 9 months now. I don't want no one else, but his wife found out, so we still see each other, but no S. What do I do, girl? He was there just to hook up. Let's be honest. He was there just to hook up, and he got caught, and then that's it. And you're kind of sounds like you may have cotton feelings for Mr. Mailman, okay? I'll tell you this. If he went back with the wife and he didn't leave her for you, it's not going to work out. He was there to hook up. He got what he needed. He got caught, and now he's dipping out. Like, that's it. He's not going to leave his wife for you. He's not going to, like, you guys aren't going to be happily ever after. That's it. Like, that's where it ends. That's why he's like really not talking to you anymore. I guarantee you, like, if he like, he's gonna get the itch one day, and then he's gonna be like, hey, like, what's up, girl? Or also don't fall for the fake feeding. Like, oh, I'm gonna leave my girl. You know, it's only a matter of time. I'm gonna leave my wife. Like, you're the one I love. No. If a guy ever tells you that, they're fucking lying. Because if they really loved you, they would have been left this person that they were with. They wouldn't just be like, I need a little bit more time. Give me a little bit more time. No, absolutely not. So, just letting you know. Damn, I'm getting parched. No Diddy, that's a thing now. Did I say that? All right, next question. I was with this... Okay, yeah, I was like, what the hell? I was with this guy. I loved him more than again, while people were warning me about him cheating and everything like that. We did everything like when we had S for the first couple times, it was good. And then it stopped. He was cheating. Is it bad that I slept with his cousin? All right, so here, first things first. Like, if someone tells... people close to you are telling you, hey, this person is not a very good person, maybe do a little bit of research. But if it's like somebody else that you really don't know and they're just like, hey, this is a bad person, like, are they really like telling you the truth, or are they just trying to break up? You never know. That girl's probably like wants him too. But if you got warned that he was a cheater and they proved it to you, be like, oh, he was with so-and-so, cheated on so-and-so, and then was with so-and-so, and then cheated on so-and-so, you know? That's your fault, girl. Like, you could, I know you were probably like, I can change him. I will change him. He's all, no. You see what happened, girl? You got played. You got played. Like, you went, you hooked up with him, and it didn't work out. He ended up cheating on you with somebody else, and you clearly saw the pattern in front of you. You know what I mean? Like, so technically, that one's on you, girl. Like, that one's on you because you were the one that was like, I can fix him. Obviously, you couldn't. Like, so if you have to tell yourself that I can change him, you should be asking, should I be getting into this relationship? You know what I mean? Like, should I be doing this? Like, I'm running a huge risk here. You know, he could probably go cheat on somebody. What made you different? Ask yourself that. Like, what made you different than all these other girls? So, just saying. Next question. I smashed and I didn't go back because he didn't get fully it without bending going in. All right, see, this is what I mean, fellas. Hopefully there's a bunch of guys in here too. Usually there's guys in here, they just don't comment very much because I can see who's in the chat. And ladies, there's guys in here, but they just don't participate. Okay, now, fellas, if you're having issues down there, don't be ashamed to go get yourself fixed. You know what I mean? Because stuff like this happens. You know, stuff like this happens where like, oh shit, like he can't get it up, it won't stay hard or anything like that. Like, it's, you know, go get yourself fixed. It could be a testosterone issue, a hormone issue. Like, I remember I had an issue too with it too, but it was because my thyroid was off. I went and got thyroid pills, and guess what? back in action. You know what I mean? So like, it's not very hard to go get checked, go see what's going on. You know, like it's worse getting, spreading a disability like this. You know what I mean? Like, why would you go blame a disability? You know what I mean? Like, you're the one fucked up. You're out here with Limpy, Mr. Limpy, all over the place. Like, go get yourself checked, figure that shit out. That's why it can be like, and the girl's not gonna complain because obviously she didn't come back because it probably bit when you were trying to put it in. So, just saying. Next question. This dude literally told me he was going to make me and everything because he had when I am with him, it was a disappointment of my life. He had a little, and I wouldn't have called fucking because I'm a thick girl and I didn't feel shit. I was moaning, girl. Why were you moaning? Okay, like why were you moaning? Don't encourage these people. Like if you're not, like feeling it, if it's not great, like don't fake moan. Like you're just encouraging his bad behavior. He's probably in his head, oh, she moaned, oh, I'm destroying this right now. I'm going off right now. Like I'm killing it. I'm gonna tell the next girl this too. You know what I mean? And also like, see, where you played yourself too is like, don't necessarily ask for like a video or a picture, but kind of ask for one because you want to see what they're working with before you actually get another body on your list. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you want that instead of be like, yo, you said it was huge. That thing, like, you're two fingering it over there. Like, what's up, boy? Like, you know what I mean? So don't necessarily ask for it, but be like, ooh, girl, like, what you work? And if he hesitates to send you anything, just saying. Just saying, because if it was huge, if it was massive, girl, here. You know what I mean? But he doesn't want to show you? Come on now. All right, so, I mean, hopefully it's a lesson learned. And now you're just like, okay, not going to happen. So, all right, next question. Again, sorry if I don't pay attention to the comments when we do these lives about the questions. I try to stay focused on the questions because I start like forgetting my train of thought. So, had a friend with benefits and would F me doggy and would push my head into the bed, ass up, and I wouldn't put he would put his foot on my head, pushing it down while effing me so roughly, and it was the best. Haven't been F like, okay. I'll tell you this right now. I've never done the foot thing. But I kind of want to do the foot thing. You know what I mean? Like that, like putting your, like when you're behind, you put your leg down or like your leg on their head. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You gave me an idea, girl. And I think I shall, just for like science purposes, not even like, this is why you guys come here. You come here, you give me these scenarios. I'm going to go science. I'm going to go use it in the field, see what it's like, and then I can come back and I can give you my experience and how that was. So, that's why we're here. You know what I mean? Like, we here for science, okay? Facts. All right, next question. I've been married 11 years. Recently, I've needed to feel like other than a mom, wife, and slept with a childhood friend of mine. I'm only into him for it is very good. I have no emotional feels for this guy. Is it possible for just to say S or have feelings for him? Okay, so here's the thing. You can be there just for to hook up. But like, if he's everyone's in a different season. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's in a different season of life where, like, I can tell you, especially guys won't say anything. The girl can be like, oh, I just want a hookup situation. And the guy would be like, yeah, that's all I want too. But in his, like, he's in the season of life where he wants somebody. And so he's gonna catch feelings. And this happens to girls too. Like, especially when you exchange energies like that, you start feeling a certain way towards this person, right? So it's really hard, like, because some people are on that, like, I'm not looking for nobody, I'm here just to hook up, and then that's all they want. But to find two people who are on the same wavelength at the moment is really hard, because both people can say that they're on the wavelength, but one person can low key be like, catch feelings because they're in the season of life where they want to find somebody. Like, even though they don't say it or they don't really know it, but like deep down in like their conscience, they want somebody in their life, and so they start to catch feelings. So again, I think everybody's a little bit different. All right, next question. My dirty little kink is I love being while he moans as we're making out, makes me go, wow. See, I'm glad you send these messages, and I'm glad we read them, right? Because I want people to see that, fellas. Like, send this to your man. I'm going to post this on YouTube. Make some noises, fellas. Say something. Groan, moan, grunt. Do something. Okay? Because girls love it. Girls absolutely love it. And just like girls love it, guys love it too. Like, give me some feedback. You know what I mean? Like, give me feedback. I need to know that I am doing a good job. Okay? And that's why I tell you ladies also, don't fake the feedback. Some of y'all be faking the feedback out here. Like, if it's not turning you on, if it's not the move, if it's not doing anything for you, don't moan. Like, you're freaking, and then later on, you're like, why does this person he's never gonna learn? Well, because you gave him a bunch of false feedback. He felt like he was fucking killing it when in reality, he was not killing it. And so that's why, like, don't do your crazy moaning. And like, in reality, you're just like, I'm just over this. I can't wait till he finishes. And then later on be like, why doesn't he improve? Why doesn't he improve? Because you just gave him a bunch of false feedback. You know what I mean? So, moral of the story, fellas, make some noise, moan, grunt, say something. And then ladies, stop giving false feedback to guys, okay? Because it builds their ego. It builds their ego, and then they don't improve. All right, hold on. Sorry. It's because my phone is acting weird. All right, there we go. All right, next question. How do I get men to look at me for more than S? I dress fairly modest. I can't hide my butt. I smile a lot. I am friendly, but not in a flirty sexual way. And yet it's all I get told from guys that like I should be in a or be OnlyFans. What am I doing? You're doing absolutely nothing wrong. They're telling you that stuff because they're more like, oh, because they probably low key want you to send them something. You know what I mean? Like, and these are the wrong guys. Like, where are you going? First of all, like, are you going to like the bar, the club and stuff like that? That could be your problem. You know, like, or if you keep finding a bunch of bad guys out there, stop looking for a while. You know what I mean? Stop looking for a while, because then, like, if you're just attracting all this guys that you don't want, just be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to try to talk to anyone. I'm just going to do my own thing, right? So, and then eventually, hopefully, you find the right person. But them saying that you should be OnlyFans, do online videos and stuff, it's because they probably low-key want to find out to see if you actually do it, because you know how like on, I think it's Instagram, that you can get suspended for promoting an OF or anything like that. So like, and then people try to hide it too. People will try to hide their stuff because obviously maybe they have family members or something like that following them, and so they don't want to like promote it out there, and they want to kind of find out if you have one. You know, it could be that too. Be like, oh shit, like, do you have one? Like, I'm kind of curious. I want to watch it. So it could be something like that. All right, next question. Your lives make me want to go put my foot on the back of the neck. Hey, bro, hey, no funny thing. I got my haircut appointment with you on Saturday. No funny business, all right? I love it when he slaps me and water into my mouth when I'm giving him and he finishes. Then I am back into his mouth. Damn, girl. Okay, like, first of all, you guys just have like a water bottle on standby, like, to be doing this? You know what I mean? Like, is it water or is it saliva? Which one is it? Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, hold on. And then do it. Now, that's not that bad, okay? Water's not bad. If you guys are just doing water, not bad. Saliva, okay, right? But the other day, I had off of TikTok, I learned what snowballing was. I had no idea what that was. And for you guys listening that doesn't know what snowballing is, I'm gonna put you on game. Okay. Snowballing is when the guy finishes in the girl's mouth and then the girl passes it right back to him. And then the guy passes it right back to her. And then, like, I mean, it just can keep going on and on and on. Which, that's a no for me, dog. That's a no for me, dog. I don't, yeah, no, that would probably gross me out. You know what I mean? But some people like that. Even when I posted that video, people were like, oh, that's so hot. And I'm just like, what? Yeah, it's a no for me, dog. But if you love it, then great. I love it for you. You know what I mean? Will I partake in it? Absolutely not. I always say, like, being intimate is like a buffet. Like, if it's on the buffet, you know, I'm gonna put what I want, right? A little bit of booty, a little bit of this, a little bit of titty. Like, snowballing, yeah, no, I'm good with that. No, I'm good with that. That's that weird meat that's like in the corner, like it looks like it's been there forever. Like, you're like, I'm like, nah, don't need that one. So, see, a lot of, but water, I don't know. Water probably be fine. Saliva, I'd be cool with it. But snowballing, the actual snowballing, we're just like throwing it back and forth. It's a no for me, dog. It is a no for me. Next question. Hello, I'm a huge fan of your show. Well, I love S and I crave it. Excuse me, so much, and all I think about is like the 50 Shades of Grey type of shit. I love being blindfolded. Give me the adrenaline rush to think of my partner, what will do to me, especially when I want him to S me, choke me, and ooh. Now, see? This is, I love this. You know what I mean? And so I don't want, I love it when people share stuff like this because it shows that they're having a healthy intimacy, right? You know, and then it's people, just because some other people already partake in those things, I'm sure you've seen it. Sometimes I post something and they'll be like, that's normal. Okay, but it could be that this person just was in a vanilla relationship and now they're in a different relationship and they're experiencing this stuff for the first time. You know what I mean? So I love it that people share that. That way people can be like, hey, I love this. This is what I love. This is what I love. Because I love it for you. I love people being out here freaks. Blindfolded, let's try it. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Let's be curious. Let's do some things. So, all right, let's get into the next question. All right, hold on. Just make sure my stuff is working. Why do you think so many people are fulfilled by S without a real connection? I mean, it's just that those needs, you know what I mean? Like, of being, because, all right, let me figure out what I'm trying to say here. Okay, because you can definitely hook up with somebody just because you have those needs to be like that type of like exchange those energies, not necessarily trying to be in a relationship with somebody or have some sort of connection. Maybe it's like, hey, I'm attracted to you, like you, just your physical appearance turns me on. I need it. You know, and like sometimes you just need that connection or you just have those needs. That's why friends with benefits and sneaky links exist, you know. But then there's also people who like need that connection from that person before they even be intimate with that person, you know. And everybody's different. Hey, thank you, Tanya, for the gifts. Everybody is different. You know what I mean? Like, and it just depends when you, like where you're at in life. Because like, say for example, you just got out of a serious relationship. You're not looking to date. You don't want that, but you have the needs. Like you have that need to hook up with somebody. Cause like, let's be honest, people have needs. Like they crave that, not like that intimacy, like that just being intimate, you know? And so they'll just be like, I'm just here to hook up. I really don't need the connection with you. I'm just here for this, you know? So it could happen and everybody has a different reason for it. So it just totally depends on the person. So sneaky links are ghetto. Connection is a must at least. And I understand that, you know, because that's what I'm saying. Everybody is different. Some people need that connection before they can do anything. And some people can get by without it. You know, everybody is different. Every human is different. Just because you like something doesn't mean I'm going to like it. For example, like what we just talked about, the snowballing. Some people love that, get turned on by that. Like, that's a huge turn on by it. To me, not so much. Not so much. You know what I mean? All right, next question. Oh shit, what did I press? All right, he says, I miss you during S a lot. Does that mean he actually misses me or he misses the S? He misses the S, girl. Okay, I'll tell you this. If he's telling you that he misses you, is he telling, like, I get it. When you're being intimate, you're hooking up with people, you start saying some things, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, say some things, talk. Say you miss him. Say, like, it feels warm. Call him a cinnamon apple, like, whatever you want to do, right? But is he telling you outside of being intimate that he misses you? Because if he's not, he only missed the kitty, girl. That's all he's missing. He misses that. He misses being in there, all the juices, the warmth, it's almost like you're like a little baby and you get put in there, like when it feels. He misses that, right? He's not really missing you, because if he really missed you, he would be telling you that he misses you outside of this. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he sees you and he'd be like, hey, I miss you, girl. Not just when he's in you. Am I lying? No. All right, next question. All right, I love to be on top of all the time. I find I orgasm more while on top and doing reverse cowgirl. See, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But that's something you need to communicate with your partner too. You know what I mean? Like, be like, hey, like, we can do this position, right? Like, fuck me up all here. But when, like, I tell you to put me in this position, it's because I'm about to get off. Like, and I need it this way. And then most of the time, since most guys want you to finish, they'll be like, yes, ma'am. Like, whatever you need to finish. Like, let's do it. Let's make it happen. So there's nothing, but you just have to communicate that with your partner. Right? Even if it's like a sneaky link type of situation, like, still tell them. Be like, hey, like, I'm trying to finish this way, and that's it. But that's something you need to communicate with your partners. That way, okay, I'm seeing this a lot right now in the comments. Where do we ask questions? Okay, I'm going to tell you guys right now. You guys listening? So once a month for these, like, obviously I'll throw up the anonymous question thing on my Instagram, and you guys can ask questions there, and I'll screenshot them and I'll make videos, hence the other videos. But if you guys want to participate in the lives where I ask questions, I do the live questions once a month. And it was last week that I asked the question, or like I put the anonymous thing on my question thing on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. That's where I posted it. And I was like, this is for the live coming up for December. And so here we go. Again, I do it once a month for the lives. I'll throw it up there every now and then, just so you guys can ask questions, and then I can like screenshot them and then make videos. That's where like you see all the videos come from, right? Or if you don't want if you don't want to wait for the anonymous question thing, send me a message, a DM on TikTok, on Instagram, because I'm live on both. Just a heads up, live on both. And I cut your guys' name out. As soon as I screenshot your question, I cut your name out. And by the time I even get to your question, like to record it on video, I don't even remember who sent it. So like, and it's my duty, it's my job to not share your guys' information, because I don't want you guys to be like, he shares who asked the question, because I want your privacy to be safe and you guys comfortable asking me questions, knowing that I'm not sharing he shared my name, he shared this. I specifically screenshot it, cut your guys' name out, your pictures, whatever, so nobody knows it came from you. So I respect your guys' privacy, and I love it that you guys ask these questions. That's why I respect your privacy, because I don't want the whole rumor or anything to start being like, he shares who says the question, No, absolutely not. So anyways, let's get back into it. Next question, hold on. Do guys like when you make the first move, sexually or in general? I'm a bold female, and I feel like sometimes guys don't know how to handle that. No, probably boys, okay? There's nothing wrong with shooting your shot, making the first move, because sometimes the guys don't have enough confidence. And like, if as long as it doesn't bug you, because like also don't be like, hey, like I wish this guy would have a little bit more confidence in, because some guys aren't confident and they don't know how to make the move or what to do. They just don't have that confidence, that swag, you know, like it's you that goes up to them and grabs their neck and pulls them forward and kisses them, you know, like it's not the other way around. Like, what are you looking for? Shooting your shot, absolutely go for it, because sometimes this person may not know that you're into them. But if you're being intimate and you're the one being dominant, it kind of sounds to me like you might be the dominant one and they might be the submissive one. And if that's a problem, this guy might not be the one for you. Just saying, pay attention to all these little things in the beginning because it could be a problem. So just saying. Next question. I smashed and I never went back because this dude I slept with, he wanted me to give him all the time. And although I love giving, he never made me, and his performance in bed. Okay, hold on. To me, I'm just asking or just saying, it kind of sounds like you smashed this guy multiple times. Okay? Because you're like, every time. If it was like this, that's why these things need to be communicated. Like if that's something you want, I'm glad you noticed it and it was a problem and you dipped out, right? Because if it's a problem, then it's going to be a problem later on. Like that's just how it goes. Like if it's a little problem now, it's going to be a bigger problem later. And so if it's something that they didn't change, you know, or fix, it's better just to get out, cut your losses, dip out, right? Because it should be something like, I don't know why some guys are very selfish and only think about themselves, right? So that's why you got to like also let them know, like, hey, like, think about me too. And like, have that boundary. We talked about it earlier today. Ladies, you guys have, hey, thank you, Emily. I appreciate you. What's up, girl? You guys hold a lot of the power. Like, I'm telling you, like, early in a relationship, if you tell a guy to, like, hey, like, I need you to go over there and bark like a dog, he's gonna go, like, we chase the cat. Like, I'm telling you, you'll make this man do a bunch of shit, right? But in the beginning, I'm telling you, like, in the beginning of a relationship, some guys will, I've told you, like, they'll fly for it, they'll kill for it, they'll pay for it, they'll do all sorts to get the cat. They'll do all sorts of stuff for you. And if they really like you and like are into you, they'll be willing to make these changes in the beginning. You just got to bring it up. So I'm telling you, y'all ladies hold a lot of power. Y'all don't even realize it. All right, next question. I smashed and I didn't go back because he jackrabbited on top of me and he wanted me to eat his ass afterwards. Oh, so are you saying? All right, hold on. I'm trying to delete this question. So are you saying that he got on top of you and he was just like, you know what I mean? Like, was that what he was doing? Like, see, sometimes, fellas, there's a time to go hard. There's a time to go slow it down, like change the tempo up, like, and do different things. But if it was the first time, fellas, like, why are you asking the girl to eat your booty the first time? That's like a more of like the fourth, fifth time type of situation. Like, kind of lightly bring it up, you know, tell her like if she likes groceries, you know, you got something for her to eat or something like that. But don't say it on the first time, girl. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a conversation like later on, like let's do it later on. That's even if the girl is into it, right? And see, that's why you don't bring it up in the first time, because it could be a deal breaker, just like what happened here. Like, say they brought it up the first time and then that would be kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, you're hooking up with this dude. Not only he's going crazy on top of you, like looking all wild, like looking at like a bunny rabbit, right? And then he's like, yo, girl, can you kind of like, you know, I got some groceries back there that really need to be eaten. You know what I mean? Like, you trying to get some? What's up? You know what I mean? So that's more of a like fifth, sixth time hooking up with somebody. Then you ask for that, because maybe the person you're with right now says no, they won't do it. But like later down on the relationship, they might be like, you know what? We can give it a try. I really like this dude. We can give it a try. We can give it a go. You know what I mean? But since you did it on the first time, this dude, she was like, I'm out, dog. All right, next question. I love going down on my and eating my man's. Okay, it makes me so. He loves it too. But after 2 years together, he has only gone down on me. It only just gone down on me. I feel like I have to ask him to pleasure me and hate asking. Am I doing too much pleasure to him and he thinks I don't need to be? Absolutely. Girl, matches energy. If like this can't be a one-way street. You know what I mean? Like if he's not willing to do it to you, don't do it to him, girl. And then if he asks what happened, be like, well, I thought we weren't on that level anymore because you're not doing it to me. So I figured, like we're not doing that anymore. I mean, that's one way to do it. But then like he could even be like, I guess we're not going down on each other anymore, right? Or you could be like, hey, I need it too, and just bring it up. This is why you guys need to communicate these things because like, and don't let him get comfortable. Like the first time he didn't go down when he normally does, be like, yo, what happened? Like, what's going on here? And then be like, oh shit, my bad. And now he knows, oh shit, I can't get away with this. It's because you let somebody get away with it. Be like, oh, I didn't do it that time. Maybe she doesn't need it all the time. He doesn't do it again. Oh shit, she really doesn't need it. Doesn't really do anything. You know what I mean? So it could be constantly like, so that's why like, don't let him get away with it. Like if they bring it up, like if he doesn't do it, tell him right away. Be like, hey babe, like what happened? Like how come you didn't go down on me? I was waiting for that. I really enjoy it when you do that. And they might be like, oh shit, my bad. Like I didn't realize, I was just in the moment or something. And now they know, hey shit, like I can't be doing that. Like, cause obviously she noticed that I didn't go down on her. So just saying. Also, if you guys haven't listened to Monday's podcast episode, definitely go check it out. Link is in the bio. Uncomfortable Convos. Monday's episode is like reasons your partner will lie. Great episode. It's been doing great. Shout out to everyone who's been listening to it. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I do have a podcast. New episodes every Monday. That's what it's called, Uncomfortable Convos. So if you guys haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out. We talk about all sorts of shit. There was a whole episode about eating moody. I'm not even joking. All right, so let's get into the next question. My dirty little kink is when he's on top of and his is deep inside. He then uses his fingers and massages my simultaneously, and right when I'm about to, he'll turn me over and hit it from the back while I extend my hand to caress his and I both at the same. Girl, that's the best, I think, right? Like when your partner's going to finish and then like you can perfectly time it and you guys both finish at the same time, like that shit is hot. Like to me, like I think that's a perfect, like you guys are in sync, the energy is there, you know what I mean? Like and you guys both finish at the same time, like that shit is a vibe. Like I'm telling you, like if you can, like whoever your partner is, like you learn your partner, and all of a sudden, like if you guys can both, oh shit, hold on, it paused on me. If you guys can both like know each other's like when you're gonna finish, that shit is hot, right? And so that's why like pay attention to your partner, because that shit is hot to me. Finishing at the same time, that yes please. Give me some of that. I'll put some of that on my plate. All right, so let's get into the next question. What time is it? 11:50. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more. Also, if you guys did miss your guys' question or anything like that, I do upload these over on YouTube. They're a great watch. Every live I've done with the questions are up on my YouTube, also linked in the bio. So if you guys want to watch the previous versions, perfect. Like especially if you asked the question and you missed it for some reason, definitely go listen to it over there. It's like I said, they're a great listen, but it's better to be in the live and participate. So like if you can, just make sure. So all right, next question. Shit, hold on, I can't see it. Advice on giving men. I was with my ex and he didn't let me give him. Now I'm with someone new and I want to try. Girl, your last man was broken because why? You know what I mean? Like, why not? This shit is a vibe. Anyways, so what I've learned off of these TikToks, right, and things like that, is the sloppier the better. you know. But you have to learn your partner and like just pay attention to what they like. Pay attention to their face, their reaction, like their body language. Like if you do something, one, I'm a very visual person, so I like to see what's going on, like what's happening and things like that. So I like to see things, right? So use it as a lot. Like that's what I'm saying. Like ladies, give these people some advice. Like use it as a lollipop. The sloppier, the better. You know, try to put it all in there. Even though, like, if you you still have more room in the mouth, act like it's big, or I don't know, like, you know, pop rocks, halls, like, try different things. Like your man might like different things. So it just trying to and seeing what they like. You know, obviously, like deep throat spray, deep throat spray too. Like, hey, whatever works. So just trying different things. But the most important thing would be, I would say look at him, because that shit turns me on. Again, a lot of men are visual people, so we like to see. And then probably just like spit on it, do some things to it. Like the sloppier the better, because I'm sure he's gonna feel great that you're enjoying it. Hold on, TikTok might shut down. Hold on. Never mind, it didn't shut down. Okay, cool. Because it said that I wasn't inactive. Oh fuck, it did. All right, hold on. I think it did. Oh, yep, it did. Hold on. Let me bring up the live again. I don't know why TikTok does that. It says I'm not live, or it says I'm inactive when I'm clearly active. All right, hold on. Let me just bring up back TikTok. Because TikTok shut down because it said I was inactive, but I was actually active. So I don't know what the fuck they talk about. What they talking about, Willis? All right, so it's coming back. It's coming back. We back. We almost back. Hold on. We almost back. There we go. We have people joining back up. Sorry. I don't know why IG, or not IG, but TikTok said that I was not live, or I was. It said I was inactive. The fuck does that mean? But we were clearly active. So I don't know why it does that. It's only TikTok it does that when I'm using this system. It says that, what's it called? I was being inactive. But we're back. It's back up. We back at it. So anyways, the last question was about how to give your man a better, you know, obviously like job down there. Look at him, you know, visual, and then and then just like go crazy sloppy with it. That's what I would say. All right, next question. I met a guy when I was 16. We only kissed then. Forward 7 years later, we hooked up 2 times, and it was pretty lame. I was totally turned off. Here we are 29 years later after I first met him, and we are hooking up. Let me tell you, it is amazing. Glad I gave it another shot, because it's the best I ever had. See, but this is why I'm saying, like, experience matters, because like sometimes when people are younger, they don't have a whole lot of experience, and hence like why some younger guys want to get with an older woman, because they feel like they're going to learn something, they're going to be taught something, you know, or something like that. So like you guys remember, like I don't know how old you guys are, like imagine going like when you were like 17, 18, 19, whatever. At that time, you thought you knew fucking everything. And now looking back, you're just like, that motherfucker didn't know shit. You know what I mean? And now, obviously, he's probably had some practice and time to learn new things. And now he's, you know, gotten a lot better at it. So, and that's what happens. That's why, like, again, that's one reason why I feel younger guys try to get with older girls, is because they feel they want to be with somebody who maybe, you know, is a little bit more experienced. Just the tip. How do we submit questions? So send me a DM on here or on IG. But if you guys want to participate in the lives, like when I ask questions, I do it once a month. Follow me in IG, and you'll see when I upload the story to ask anonymous questions. So that's how. Anyways, next question. We'll do one more. I met someone online. We've been talking about 3 months every day. He confessed he's married, and so am I. We have not slept together, but the temptation is there. We don't want to cheat on our spouses. We have stopped talking for a couple of days. We are both miserable. Help. Okay, hold on. First of all, you already cheated. Just saying. Okay, because like if you sitting there talking to each other, you're kind of cheating. You know what I mean? Like you already got to the point where you guys are cheating just because you guys weren't intimate. Because I guarantee you, if you found out your man was talking to another girl, like how you're talking to another man, that's cheating, right? You know, if you don't want it to happen to you, don't do it to them. Now, we're past that. Now, the second part, emotional cheating, absolutely. If you're not happy in your relationship, you guys clearly want to be with each other, or like supposedly, leave your partners, and then make sure the man leaves, that other guy leaves his wife, because he could be telling you, oh yeah, I absolutely want you. You go through, you leave your man, and all of a sudden, guess what? He's like, I ain't leaving my girl. Like, I don't know why you left. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time, it's not the girl who leaves. It's the girl who leaves, not the guy, right? And he could be telling you too. He could be telling you, saying like, "Hey, I really want you. Like, I'm gonna leave her. Like, for you." No, absolutely not. So, you guys have a lot of things to work out here. Just saying, because you're already emotionally cheating. Okay, even though you said you weren't cheating, yes, you were. Okay, because I guarantee you, even the guy that you're talking to, like his wife, ask her if it's cheating. Imagine how she's gonna feel the moment she finds out that her man is talking to you. And I'm sure the conversations haven't been just like they've been flirty. I'm sure they've been flirty. I'm sure they've been like, oh yeah, like you're so beautiful, you're so pretty. Like I'm sure some of that stuff has been in there. So you've already passed that. Like already in emotional cheating. Next, it could lead to physical cheating. Like. And that's where you guys are at. And so now you just need to figure out your guys' relationships, because it's when they find out. It's not if they find out. It's when they, because it only takes one small mistake. I say it all the time. You can be perfect 365 days a year, and it just takes one fuck up. You forgot to delete this message. You forgot to erase this. They messaged you at the wrong time. They normally don't message you at this time, and they did. And your wife saw it. Your man saw it. You know what I mean? So, excuse me. Okay, somebody just said, hey, thank you, Lupito, for the gift. Somebody just said one more. Okay, we'll do one more question for you guys. I'll answer the rest of the questions. I'm going to go live again tomorrow, because normally I go lives Mondays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Or not 6, what the fuck? 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I didn't get a chance to go live Monday, so I went live today for you guys. And we're going to go live tomorrow too. So just saying. We'll do one more just for you. Talking to two guys. One guy, no relationship label. Second guy wants a relationship, takes me out. But why can't I just pick one that knows what he wants? Because you don't like either. Because I don't think you like either. To be 100% honest, because this guy doesn't want a relationship. You don't want him. This guy wants a relationship, but you don't want him. That's why you're having a hard time choosing, because you don't even like either of them. That's why. And so that's why you're having a hard time choosing between the two, because you don't like either or for like something serious. Maybe you like, maybe for something like friends with benefits, maybe a hookup type of situation, maybe that. Like over here takes you out, maybe okay, we're getting into the roster thing. Okay, takes you out, does this, but you necessarily don't want them, but you'll be there for the free food, and the dates. This other guy, I don't know what he's giving you, but you also, he doesn't want a relationship. Maybe he's giving you, you know what I mean? Like, and so that's why you're there. But to me, the reason you can't choose is because you don't want either of them, or you're not looking to be in a relationship because you enjoy whatever man one is giving you and man two is giving you. And so you don't want to ruin that. So you want the both of them for what they're giving you. So now you're having a hard time choosing because you don't want either one of them for something serious. You just enjoy what they're providing at the moment. So that's what I'm thinking. That's my 2 cents. I don't know what you guys think. But We always want the bad boy bail, find a new guy. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you guys for joining me. Check out Monday's podcast episode. I'm gonna go live for you guys tomorrow too, just because Mondays and Thursdays I go live, and we were doing the questions this week, and I still got a lot of questions left. I got probably 30 questions, if not more, left. So we'll finish them tomorrow, or not tomorrow. We'll get through a lot of them tomorrow. And if I have to go live again, guess what? We're going to go live and finish the rest of the questions. This video is going to be up on YouTube as well. So if you guys missed your question or think you missed your question, should be up on YouTube soon. Link is in the bio. Definitely go check it out. If you haven't joined my Telegram, link is in the bio. It's a vibe over there. Shout out to everyone who joins from the Telegram. It is awesome. It's a great place to talk. Great place. It's a safe space. So anyways, thank you guys for joining, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So definitely come and check me out. Now it's the awkward me trying to end both lives at the same time. Like, hey, join in the live.